cream hole. So if I got an 8 or less, we'd be going for ice cream.
My first memory of golf really focused on driving the golf cart, being able to drive that cart.
You were a crazy driver.
I was a crazy driver, but it was what I look forward to. And what's really funny now, when I take my kids out play golf, that is the one thing, along with the snack bar, that they are most excited about.
Focus on the good stuff. Play better, have fun, and shop Osted's.
Gaina Trucking is hiring for heavy equipment operators and a heavy equipment mechanic. Working at Gaina Trucking is a great career with excellent team culture, with benefits package including competitive pay based on experience, health, vision, and dental insurance, and a 401k plan. If you're looking for a new job as a heavy equipment operator or mechanic, apply online at GainaTrucking.com or call 402-794-5000. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Hey Nebraska! Register today for the 40th Annual Cornhusker State Games, taking place July 11th through the 21st in Lincoln, Omaha, and other Nebraska communities. The Cornhusker State Games features 70 sports for athletes of all ages and abilities. Price increases are approaching, so register early and save. For details, go to cornhuskerstategames.com. Advocating for physicians in the health of all Nebraskans, Nebraska Medical Association, a proud platinum partner of the Cornhusker State Games.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
If you've been putting off your health, what are you waiting for? The Summer 10-Week Challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is exactly what you need to kickstart your wellness. Farrell's gives you all the tools, coaching, support, and accountability you need to be successful. The 10-week challenge begins on June 8th, and monthly payments are now available. Head to fxblincoln.com for all the details. Stop taking your health for granted and get started with Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit must trade and finance.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're live from Cedars. It's Give to Lincoln Day. In the first hour of the drive is proudly sponsored by Sand Hills Global. Sand Hills Global is looking to fill hundreds of openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom. Welcome. Thursday.
It is a beautiful Thursday morning here at Cedars. It is Give to Lincoln is officially kicked off. Early break sip Jake and Coach Bush kicked it off here live at 6 a.m. And it might have been a little chilly for them this morning, y'all.
I saw they had jackets on.
I don't know. I'm a tropical people, and I know DP would say the same thing, man. You know, I see Raff's out here like he's in Cabo still. Nick's got, he's got goosebumps going on. Oh, it's not that cold out here, but yet he looks like Chewbacca with all of his hair standing up right now. But it's not cold out here. My mom always told me you can always take gear off, but you always come prepared first. That's why we got a full sweatsuit on it. That's how we do it. Tropical people, man.
You're in the wrong color though. They hooked you up with a Cedars t-shirt. They hooked all of us up with this year's Cedars t-shirt. How about this?
I like it.
I got last year's.
When it gets 65 degrees, 75 degrees, I will wear my t-shirt.
But belief grows.
Belief grows.
How about that?
Yep.
You can make a contribution to Cedars. By the way, if you do write a check, you make sure that you're giving it out or you're writing it out to the Lincoln Community Foundations with Cedars in the memo line. So you can come on by, drop off cash. You can go online to givetolincoln.com, or you can stop on by, write a check. Make sure you write it out to the Lincoln Community Foundation with Cedars in the memo line. You need to talk to a Cedars representative if you do drop something off, because they'll fill out a little form. That's how we keep track of all of it. So make sure you find somebody in the Belief Grows t-shirts and the Cedars on the back, and they'll point you in the right direction.
And when we mean you can drop it off, you can roll right through, hand it out the window, and be taken care of in a matter of seconds. All right, so that's what they're going to do. You'll see all the Cedars team in blue t-shirts. And Raff's got last year's shirt. We still say Cedars on there. Yep. What is it? Cedars on yours?
Cedars.
Then Belief Grows on Nick's, the new ones. Jake's rocking last year's model too.
Yeah,
exactly. Jake, he's got his long sleeve on
and
too.
there's still the contest going on. If you give $500, you get entered into a drawing to win a round of golf at Tatanka.
Jake, I know Jake has played out there before up in northeast Nebraska. 18 holes? 18-hole course.
It's a little stay-and-play opportunity.
Yes.
You get entered in for a drawing.
Beautiful stay-and-play up there. DP, what's happening, my man?
I'm listening to you guys, and so for $500 donations, they get a round of golf. But you know who's listening today? Lincoln's real people.
Mm-hmm.
The real decision makers, movers, shakers, power brokers, those folks. So for that same $500 donation, how about the ticket produces their a 30-second commercial for that?
That would be sweet. That would be sweet.
There we go.
For your event, your company, you want to shout out, you want to pay tribute to somebody, right? Because there's somebody that's in mind, right? Immediately you go, wow, I'd like to do this for them. I'd like to have I'm thinking of my mom today. I'm thinking of my dad today. I'm thinking of my child today.
Right.
A $500 donation. And here's what I'll say. And of course, Jake will panic immediately. but we'll allow that. But here's the thing. We'll allow you to script it, or we can script it. We can write it for you. But for a $500 donation, anybody that donates to Cedars today, give the link today. It has to be today. At your discretion, whenever you want to do it. And you could have an event in June. You could have an event in August. It could be a football event. It could be a fundraiser that you have coming up. It could be, you know what? I want y'all to come watch Little League Baseball.
Right. The holidays.
Right? Whatever it is, just send us proof and verification of your donation of $500 or more. and we will hook that up for you. So, you know, and here's the thing. If it's if $500 for the commercial, we'll produce it. You don't have to do any work. Just come in. You can voice it. You can choose one of our hosts to host it, and that's just for a $500 donation.
Love it.
For $1,000, here's what we're going to do.
Uh-oh.
Ready for this? For $1,000, a $1,000 donation to CEDARS today will allow you to pick a show on the ticket and come in and spend 15 minutes talking about whatever you want to talk about.
Love it.
All right.
Love it. And that's a small investment.
Small
investment.
Listen, you're going to spend the money on your business.
Right.
You're doing marketing. You're doing those things. What we're saying is today for these kids, $500 donation or $1,000 donation, and all you got to do is put CEDARS in the memo. You can do it digitally. You can go to the website and make the donation.
Yes.
And just screen grab it, send us the email that, hey, we made the donation, and that's what we're going to do.
I love it. I love it. Folks, you heard it there from DP right there, the boss man. $500 investment, $1,000 investment. Like he said, you're going to spend the money anyway on
You're
marketing.
going to spend the money. Every organization. Look, they're promoters.
Right.
You know what? You're going to do. We understand events are coming.
Absolutely.
And what it should work is that you call Nick or you call Jake and you say, you know what? I've got a business. I'd like to promote it. Can you help me with an idea? Maybe it's the writing. Nick can help you with writing. Nick's a writer.
Absolutely.
Nick's
Gifted
a writer.
writer.
You could get Raff to voice. Raff roadies. Can have Raff. This is the perfect chance to get Raff to record your own commercial that you can use on social media.
Right.
Once we make it, it's yours.
Use it
You
many
can
times
run
you
it on
want.
social media. You can share it. You can simply, you know what you can do? You can just use it for your own profile.
Right.
So you could have Big Swim.
Swim.
Right?
There has been somebody that stopped on by and said, "Hey, what's up, Swim?"
Right? You can have Swim, right? Right? And then we all know that AD doesn't even put pad to pen. He doesn't even talk for less than 1,000. Like, we know that. Listen, normally to get AD to talk for you, you got to buy a plane ticket, hotels, and have per diem. But for today, the good cause,
That's
right? You could have AD voice your.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's 12 hours of coverage of Give to Lincoln Day from CEDARS at 66th and Pioneers. Donate to CEDARS anytime, all day at givetolincoln.com.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Nebraska! Register today for the 40th annual Cornhusker State Games, taking place July 11th through the 21st in Lincoln, Omaha, and other Nebraska communities. The Cornhusker State Games features 70 sports for athletes of all ages and abilities. Price increases are approaching, so register early and save. For details, go to cornhuskerstategames.com. Advocating for physicians in the health of all Nebraskans, Nebraska Medical Association, a proud platinum partner of the Cornhusker State Games.
Hey guys, it's Nick. 93.7 The Ticket is excited to be broadcasting this weekend from Stillwater, Oklahoma, as the Big Ten champion Nebraska baseball team appears in their first regional since 2021. From Friday through Monday, Austin and I will have pregame shows, postgame reactions, interviews, and other thoughts from Stillwater as the Huskers begin their road to Omaha. If you're making the trip down there, make sure you join Austin and I on Friday from 12 to 2 from the Garage Burgers and Beer in Stillwater, located just 3 blocks away from O'Brate Stadium. Regional coverage is presented by Mullen Motors, Sandhills Global, and Blur Events. It's NCAA baseball tournament coverage live from Stillwater, Oklahoma, this Friday through Monday on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first.
At Doane University, your future is uniquely yours, and our world-class liberal arts education is just the beginning.
We invite you to schedule your campus visit and experience why Doane University will start you on your journey to your future career.
Learn more by scheduling your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit. See you soon.
Far too many kids in our community face extreme challenges due to homelessness, abuse, and neglect. Despite the troubles these kids face, we believe in them. Believe in giving them the safety and stability they deserve. Your gift on Give to Lincoln Day will help us provide services to meet kids where they're at, while also showing them how far they can go. Please make your gift to Cedars on Give to Lincoln Day.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Join Main Street Beatrice for their annual Taste of Spring Beer, Spirits, and Wine Festival on Saturday, June 1st from 4 to 7 p.m. Enjoy an afternoon of unlimited tastings of Nebraska beer, spirits, and wine tasting at Charles Park near downtown. There's something for all palates, and you only pay your entry fee. Food and snacks are available for purchase at the event, as well as off-sale beer, wine, and spirits from vendors. This fun day is for adults 21 and over only. Buy your tickets at mainstreetbeatrice.org.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's 12 hours of coverage of Give to Lincoln Day from Cedars at 66th and Pioneers. Donate to Cedars anytime, all day at givetolincoln.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. We are at Cedars, 6601 Pioneers. Give to Lincoln Day, and we have ourselves a very special guest. AD, would you
Senator
like to...
Carolyn Boston? Senator Boston, good morning.
Good morning.
Senator Boston, I tell you what, you can't beat this view. You can't beat the weather, and you definitely cannot beat the cause.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
And a cause that you have been staunchly behind and have seen some monumental progress because you, Senator Boston, tell us about yourself, though.
Sure. So I am the senator for District 25, which does include Cedars, so that's awesome. Southeast Lincoln, Lancaster County area. I was a former prosecutor here in Lancaster County and worked in the juvenile division for a number of years, so had the opportunity to work with Cedars for youth services. And then when I transitioned as a senator, I was really excited to work in a new capacity with the individuals who are leaders for Cedars.
At risk, regardless of what school they go to in this city. So with that being said, What has been some of the things that you've seen change over the years? Because you were a prosecutor, the juvenile department before.
Yep.
What have you seen change, not for the good, over the past maybe 10 or 15 years as it comes to our young people, which makes it more important we have a facility like Cedars?
That's a great question. I would say that a lot of it comes down to social media for kids, and the impact that social media has played for the better and the worse. I mean, it's a double-edged sword here in terms of there's positives to that, but also negatives. But I think that the role that social media has
Right.
played for our youth is significant, and the response that we need again is having the ability for more physical activity, get outside more, maybe sometime away from social
Yes,
media and
yes.
electronics. And this will provide that opportunity, whether it's through an exercise class or a game of dodgeball, or you know,
Right.
all the different things that we can do if we just have the space to be able to do it. Because the reality is, although today is perfect weather, we live in Nebraska. It's a lot
Yeah.
of the year too hot and a lot of the year too cold.
Yep.
And so even if we wanted to be outdoors, there's some days that's just not realistic.
Right, right. Raff was going to ask you one. I'm going to ask you one more before we let you go up, Senator.
I was just going to ask you, listening to this, just you're strong, towards the children and stuff like that. Is there something in your life that caused you to just be such a lean towards the children the way you have and the proponent you are?
That's a great question. Nothing significant stands out other than I think I've always been really supportive of public service and the opportunity to work together. I think that our kids are our future, and people say that, and I don't mean that cliche, but
No,
it is the
true.
reality.
Absolutely.
And so putting that investment in on the front end will have returns for all of us that are significant. And I think this is an opportunity for a feel-good moment that also we will all look back on and go, I was there when we did this. I was there when we supported this expansion, and everybody will somehow be touched by the successful work that we've done here, whether that's a youth who turned their life around and made significant improvements, whether that's somebody who started working here because we offered a job here because we expanded our services. So I think that's a huge investment for our community. And those are the things that motivate me to keep working hard for Lincoln and Lancaster County and Nebraska overall, because Cedars doesn't just house kids from Lincoln and Lancaster County.
right.
It's all over Nebraska. So
awesome.
Senator Boston, last question I have for you. 1947, 77 years at Cedars has providing these services for kids. And it started with two people.
that's right.
Husband and wife had a passion, and they just, because a lot of people have passions, but they actually put feet to their passion and said, we're going to do something about this. We're going to take action. We can look around the campus. You can see benches that were dedicated and water fountains that were dedicated in people's names. And you go around to the back, there's, the courts and the new living facility that's back there that goes well beyond the person when they gave it. You mentioned that to where you can actually, it's a feel-good moment, but that moment will keep rippling on for a very long time. Bringing us to this point right now, when people say they want to make a contribution or donation, I always like the word investment, because you just talked about you will see a return on the investment. Because some
Absolutely.
of those kids will be some of your biggest advocates in the future. With that being said, the last one I have for you right here, why would you give, besides everything we've already said, Senator, why give to Cedars for this project?
I totally agree with everything you've said. It's about the future and seeing the progress that we've made. Your donations today, you will see the return on your investment, and it's not dollar for dollar, it's $10 for dollar. It is going to be a significant improvement in the lives of our youth, and kids who need the support and the services of Cedars are not just somebody else's kids.
Right.
They're your kids, they're your kids' friends, they're your family members. And so your investment today will go a long way. You will actually see the progress that we do. It's
Right.
going to be a visible and a tangible improvement for our community. And my hope is that everybody can get behind that.
I love it. I love it. Folks, this is Senator Boston. She has been a major advocate for Cedars. And again, like we said, it's been around for 77 years. And it's not like I think you pegged that beautifully. It's not that kid or that. No, these are our kids.
Right.
Well, as we always talk about, it takes a village. It really does. And we say we'd like to see certain things change in Lincoln as far as our youth and some of the things they're getting involved in. Well, this is a chance right here to do that, provide them those alternatives to do that. So,
I totally agree.
folks, this is Senator Boston. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for
I
having
know,
me.
absolutely. I know the Cedars team really appreciates you being an advocate for them with the voice that you have and the platform you have. Thank you for using it for something that's going to be amazing for a long time to come.
Thanks for having me.
AD, I mean, Do you throw any shout outs to any children or anything like that?
Oh,
Your
I
kids?
should.
Kiddos?
My kids were so excited.
Yes.
Okay, so I have to say hi to Johnny, Heidi, Betsy, and Zoe. You guys have a great morning. And thank you to all those who have donated so far, and please consider a donation.
See, kids, your mom was really on the air.
That's right.
She wasn't just driving by doing photo ops. She was on the air.
They're excited.
Senator Boston, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We
Thanks for
appreciate it.
having
And
me.
you're not when we go back to the studio we're right there at 1040 O Street.
All right.
You're
Come on
more than
by.
welcome. I'm seriously, join us in the studio anytime you'd like to. We mean that.
I'd love that.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
guys
much.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Folks, that was Senator Boston. We're going to kick it to break real fast. We'll come back. We'll have more here from Give to Lincoln here at Cedars. You can drive by. You can stop by. We have coffee that'll be here. It's provided. I'm going to make sure I get it right. That's by New Day Coffee. There'll be food catered in later on today. Come hang out. If you don't know where to ask questions, you'll see a bunch of folks in blue from the Cedars team that'll help you and assist you, whatever you need. So please drive by. We'll be here till 6 o'clock p.m. tonight. We'll be right back, folks. It's a ticket, 9.7.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's 12 hours of coverage of Give to Lincoln Day from Cedars at 66th and Pioneers. Donate to Cedars anytime, all day at givetolincoln.com.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their brand new cake batter cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. Also, enjoy a new energy fusion drink with a variety of flavors and carrot cake muffins with cream cheese frosting. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. See a chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. An afternoon high around 76. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms are likely, with a low around 61. And tomorrow, we'll see a continued chance of showers and storms. An afternoon high around 74. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first.
At Doane University, your future is uniquely yours, and our world-class liberal arts education is just the beginning.
We invite you to schedule your campus visit and experience why Doane University will start you on your journey to your future career.
Learn more by scheduling your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit. See you soon.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Hey guys, it's Nick. 93.7 The Ticket is excited to be broadcasting this weekend from Stillwater, Oklahoma, as the Big Ten champion Nebraska baseball team appears in their first regional since 2021. From Friday through Monday, Austin and I will have pregame shows, postgame reactions, interviews, and other thoughts from Stillwater as the Huskers begin their road to Omaha. If you're making the trip down there, make sure you join Austin and I on Friday from 12 to 2 from the Garage Burgers and Beer in Stillwater, located just 3 blocks away from O'Brate Stadium. Regional coverage is presented by Mullen Motors, Sandhills Global, and Blur Events. It's NCAA baseball tournament coverage live from Stillwater, Oklahoma, this Friday through Monday on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's 12 hours of coverage of Give to Lincoln Day from Cedars at 66th and Pioneers. Donate to Cedars anytime, all day at givetolincoln.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Give to Lincoln Day. We are at Cedars. Come on by. Festivities have been going all morning. They're just going to continue.
And we are so glad, Raff, to have Senator Boston on to talk about the kids.
Of course.
Absolutely. Not politics, the kids. And we appreciate her coming, taking time out of her schedule for the kids.
Come by.
And you know, here's the reality. If more people, I'm going to say that slow, if more people would spend as much energy thinking about the kids and the small things, things would change a lot quicker. Do you agree?
I agree.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
concur.
Absolutely.
It's a crazy thought.
It's a crazy thought. We do appreciate Senator Boston being here. We appreciate Jim Blue and his team here at Cedars. Again, it is Give to Lincoln Day. If you drive by their facility right here on 56 and Pine, just north, just east of 56, if you would, you'll see them to the right. We are located on the south side, right by the golf course as well, Talent Plus. So we'd love to stop by and contribute. We appreciate those who've contributed already. And Nick, man, we had one of our own made their debut in the MLB.
Hey, I mean, so it's actually a really cool story. A lot of Husker fans probably know Spencer Schwellenbach last night made the start for the Atlanta Braves against the Washington Nationals. Now, the Braves lost 3-1. Schwelly made one mistake in the fifth inning, had 4 scoreless innings for the Braves last night with quite a few strikeouts. The slider's his pitch, man. Low 90s on the slider, mid to upper 90s on the fastball. He's really, really good. He was the Braves' number 3 prospect. Cool story. So back, obviously, in college, people might forget with Schwellenbach, comes to Nebraska. In high school, he was a shortstop and a pitcher, right? Hurts his arm early in his college career, ends up saying, all right, you know what? I'm going to stick just with shortstop. And so we're not going to worry about pitcher. Now, his junior year, he comes in, he's like, all right, we're going to be a closer. We're going to get back, throw in the right way. Then, unfortunately, in his first year at pro ball, hurts his elbow, gets Tommy John surgery, and then ends up coming back. He was the Braves' number 3 prospect in their farm system. Out of all their prospects, was hanging out in Double-A, quickly went through Single-A after he came back from his injury. Comes back, is at Double-A, which is the Mississippi Braves organization located in Pearl, Mississippi.
Pearl, Mississippi.
How'd you know that, Raff?
You told us yesterday.
That's right.
I remember.
Pearl, you value what I say.
I do. I listen.
Pearl.
He is called the guru for a reason. What are you talking about here?
Why am I questioning Christopher Raff?
You never question the Rapster.
Nonetheless, so in Pearl, Mississippi, I was talking to a couple of other people that know better about the minor league system. They said when guys get into Pearl, Mississippi, they try to figure out the quickest way out of it. Because there's just nothing going on.
And they got some good soul food, though.
I'm sure they do.
They got some good soul food.
So then they thought, so he initially gets the call, and he and his girlfriend thought, oh, we're going to AAA. We got to pack the bags. We're heading to Gwinnett, right? Gwinnett, and I believe Georgia as well, to the AAA affiliate. And they said, oh, no. You're going to the majors.
Wow.
Ends up going to Atlanta. Gets the start on Wednesday for the Atlanta Braves. Schwelly, once again, a really cool story. Comes back out of Tommy John injury and pitched really well. And for the Braves, their issue right now is their offense. I was reading an article from a beat writer for The Athletic for the Atlanta Braves, and he was saying like their offense was horrible. And last night it was not Schwelly. Schwelly was really, really promising for the Atlanta Braves organization. Really cool because then the night before you have former Husker pitcher Matt Waldron go strong San Diego Padres, 7 innings, I believe 8 strikeouts for Matt Waldron, and had a really nice outing for the San Diego Padres. So now let's hope that the week of Nebraska baseball continues, guys, because you had Waldron pitch well on Tuesday, Schwelly make his MLB debut on Wednesday, and Nebraska travels down to Stillwater this weekend.
I also think, too, last night when they took out Schwelly, it was Bummer that they brought in, former Nebraska
Aaron
Husker.
Bummer, that's right. Aaron Bummer, the lefty relief pitcher, ends up coming in, relieves Spencer Schwellenbach, another former Husker. So it's been a really, really cool situation, really, really cool couple of days for Nebraska baseball. I will say this, guys. The more that Nebraska gets in there, and once Max Anderson makes his jump and Bryce Matthews as well, that's stuff that Will Bolt's going to be able to utilize, right?
They will.
They'll be able to utilize some things coming up for recruiting and other guys, because they also have another guy in Josh Karen that's going to get his name called here in a couple of weeks as well.
So I got a big question for you, Nick.
What's that?
Are you packed?
We are.
Nice.
My
Nick-
luggage is currently sitting in the 93.7 the ticket van.
Okay, Nick, because you told us we had a tea time at 3:30, and Austin was picking you up.
yeah. Change of plans are going to be actually arriving down there about 1 a.m. because I have to hit the links.
Why did you guys get to Stillwater when it was still?
Well, here's the thing. I'm not sure how unstill Stillwater can actually be.
Yes. Have you been to Stillwater before?
I've been through it.
Yeah.
I've been through it.
I lived there for a year. It never was the same after that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was like 3 or 4, I think.
So
I think me and Garth Brooks were down there at the same time, the
There
same
you go.
apartment complex.
it's gonna be a good time. Austin and I are looking forward to it. We have a lot of stuff planned. We have a lot of cool ideas, cool content ideas that we're going to be pumping out over the course of the next 3 days or so, at least while we're down there tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. If you are traveling down to Stillwater, you haven't heard our promo, make sure you come on by the Garage Burgers and Beer, and you're able to come check us out 12 to 2. So if you need a pregame spot tomorrow, that is the place to be, as we'll be broadcasting live from there from about 12. We'll be on the air from 12 to about 1:45 so we can tear down stuff and get over to O'Brate Stadium in time. But we'll be there from about 11:30
You know,
to 2.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Nick for making that happen. You know, because
a lot of it was Jake too.
Well, Jake and Nick, both of you
Jake
guys.
and Nick.
Jake and Nick, big kudos to you guys for getting that spot down there in Stillwater.
Yeah,
because it was just an idea at first.
So
And then you guys like, why not?
I'll be honest, and thanks to Jake. Jake was a big part in getting companies that wanted to be a part of it. Right, Blur Events, as they're getting ready, they're setting up their stuff for the College World Series that we're going to be at in a couple of weeks. June 14th is the first day of the College World Series up in Omaha, and we're going to be right out there with Blur Events right next to that Hilton Omaha, just a couple of blocks south of Charles Schwab Field in Omaha. Thanks to Sandhills Global, Mullen Motors, a couple of other members-owned credit union, Nebraska Corn Board. There's more that I'm missing as well on there. And so just want to say thank you to them because they invested in this product this weekend. And I'll tell you this. So I called one place, and I found like a little central hub just a couple of blocks away from not only O'Brate Stadium, but next to the football stadium, Boone Pickens. And because it's all in this
You
little
saw Boone Pickens?
I Boone Pickens Stadium.
Boy,
And
got
so
money making from the dead.
it's all in this like central location.
Nick sees dead people.
Right? It's all in this central location. And so I was like, okay, well, we'll give this place a try. I called them, and you know what they told me? They said, we know how Nebraska fans travel, and so we'd love to have you guys here.
Man, that is
and that
so
is
cool.
exactly what they said. And here's the thing. There's not a single reserved ticket available for this weekend down in Stillwater. Only tickets that are available are general admission in the outfield bleachers. So we're expecting a big crowd, a lot of Husker fans. If you're making the trip, we'd love to hear from you. Here, let us know on the text line. Stop on by as well.
Tell me again where you're gonna be at down there.
We're going to be at the Garage Burgers and Beer. We posted a graphic. Shout out to Bella for the graphic.
There you go, Bella.
We posted the graphic yesterday on all of our social media pages. We'll be down there. They have the address on that graphic as well. And come say what's up because it's going to be a really good time. And let's hope that Nebraska can punch their ticket to a super regional. I believe it'd be their first super regional since 05.
Kudos to our Bella.
Hello.
Bella.
Bella.
Bella. Bella. It's an umbrella. Bella. 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 She's like, okay, guys, stop it.
Yeah, she's like, okay.
Stop it. Oh my
That's enough
gosh.
of that. That's
Keep
enough of that.
singing.
Keep
Stop.
singing.
Keep
Stop.
singing.
What do I do?
Okay, I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
walk
gosh,
away, but
stop.
keep saying it.
Stop it. Record it right now.
Yeah. It is going to be interesting, right? Because and we might get into this later, and I know we have a little bit more of a time in our segment here before we get to history, so that's why I'll break into this real quick. Is that, guys, Jack Caglianone, 29 home runs, 21 strikeouts on the year. The guy has 8 more home runs than strikeouts. You're going to hear that statistic a lot over the next couple of days for sure. But
I'm walking them.
He's been intentionally walked. He's been intentionally walked 20 times.
You go that way.
Let's talk about that. He has one more home run, what would it be? 9 more home runs than he has intentional walks.
Nick, I'm telling him to bring his sketch. I'm telling him to bring his Skechers.
Yeah.
You're walking.
You're gonna have to tighten up that Velcro a little bit more. But no, I mean,
you, dude.
That's the thing. Is
We're
O'Brate Stadium a little
challenging him.
hitter friendly. Will Bolt said it. If the wind is blowing from the south, the ball's going to be flying. And Florida, they strike out a lot, but they also have a lot
home runs.
Hey,
Webster said he's going.
Good morning, Webster.
He'll
He
be
says,
there.
he goes, I will be at the garage in Stillwater. I can't wait.
Webster, man, I appreciate it. That's awesome. We're excited for you. So, yeah, we'll be hanging out there. I just got off the phone with them last night, actually. They said, we got everything set up for you guys. They got a sign out front. We're good to go. They're just as excited, I think, to see Husker fans as we are. So we found a spot that once, yeah, there you go.
Thunder, not Collins. What's up, Thunder? He goes, Nick, we've heard you talk about him as much as Raff talks about Elway.
Hey, Thunder, not Collins. Here's the deal. That man's about to be picked top 5 in the Major League Baseball draft. This is going to be the best player Nebraska's probably seen.
There's the drive.
Hold on. Look at this guy. David Freoff. How about
Oh, my
this?
gosh. Hold up the loot.
Drive-by.
Look at David. How about that?
A stack of loot.
It's wrapped. It's like you get it out of the bank.
Oh,
how about this? Wow.
Drive-by.
It's got the money wrap
Drive-by.
and everything on it.
Hey, Dave, free up. We got a tea time at 4:30. I'll call you later. Yes,
Drive-by.
How about
Drive-by.
Hold that cash up. Hold it up. Here we go. We got the drive-by cash. David Freoff from Renew does it again.
He's out.
He rolls up in the blue
There he
pickup,
goes.
throws out some cash and bounces.
That's what he does.
That blue pickup is the same color as that money clip.
Yeah.
There it is.
The thing about David, you never know when to expect him. When I seen that blue truck, I was like, "Oh, he's about to make a money drop."
He just rolls up and then peels out.
I was looking at the Cedars team like, secure the bag, secure the bag.
Yeah. Hey, get another 200 from him. Need some spending money in Stillwater.
Was one of those stacks for you?
Yeah. I don't think it has my name on it, but we didn't. Hey, here's the thing: we invested into the kids.
That's
Cedars,
right.
come on down. Seriously, you don't have to do a drive-by investment, as we like to call it, but you can be a little more calm and not as subtle with your approach here to Cedars here at 66th and Pioneers.
You know, I'm gonna say this, man. My dad would always, and David's one of those. We got a lot of folks we know, but David is one of those guys that genuinely loves to give. And my father would always say, my dad being a pastor, son, it's just a blessing to love to give. That's what he'd always say. And it is, man. You feel so. It's an intrinsic good feeling when you're given to something to where the money's going to be used for something positive, and you'll see return on investment. Dave, we tease you all the time, but brother, we love you. We appreciate you. And I know the team here at Cedars appreciates you too, because you're always so willing to give, and not just here, but to anybody who needs anything.
Yep.
That's a rare find to find in a person. So appreciate
It's a
that,
Lincoln
man.
High thing.
It really is. So those guys from Southeast aren't giving nothing.
For sure. Tell me about it, right?
No, say that jokingly.
Let's have a high school alumni contest.
I've got great friends at every high school that all 4 of them, Northeast, East, Southeast, Lincoln High, all great folks. I got great friends.
I was never big on those pious people, though.
Just public school. AD only has friends from public schools. All right.
No, actually, Pius. Pius as
You
well.
mentioned the other 4.
Went to a few shingdings at Pius growing up. That may or may not have been regulated.
Oh, boy. Statute of limitations is over.
We will not mention any names. They're very respected people in the community now. So.
Oh, that's crazy. They went to Pius.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well-respected Pius at Score.
Yeah. Oh, they were great. Lincoln has been blessed with some great schools and great times. That was before all the social media stuff kicked in too, so you kind of went under the radar during those times too, man. So definitely appreciate those.
As we found out via tweets, you cannot go under the radar nowadays.
No, you can. Oh gosh. Well, speaking of the tweets, Thunder Not Collins says, "You know what, Nick? You also are not a piggy."
Oh,
Thunder! Thanks, man.
Not a piggy.
Thunder's a Raff roadie right there.
He is. He's a member of the same
Chief of
squad,
staff, I
too.
believe. Chief of staff, I think.
He might be a chief of staff.
We should make him choose between Raff's Roadies or Sanders Squad.
Oh,
Sanders Squad or the Nuclear Nick display.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
if it wasn't for Nuclear Nick, Nebraska would not have rings.
that's true. We would not be going to Stillwater.
Exactly. Well done, Nuclear Nick.
Well, folks, before we go to break, give a link in this today. You can give now at givetolincoln.com, and you select Cedars to invest in the future of 1,000 kids in Cedars Care today. Last year, you all helped Cedars raise money for the critically important Carriage House. And this year, all money raised will go towards a new indoor activity center. Hence why we had Senator Boston on to talk more about that, which he's helping spearhead with the team here. It'll be 6001 Pioneers Boulevard. Cedars has 1,000 kids in their care each day, not each year, not each month, 1,000 each day in their care to make vision of providing these kids with an indoor space to make move and play a reality to give this Lincoln Day. They strive to create an environment across all programs where kids don't have to miss out on normal childhood learning opportunities, regardless of the living situation or the fluidity of it. The indoor Cedars Pioneers campus provide a new way to address kids' unique needs year-round and teach emotion regulation, leadership, teamwork, social skills through movement. Sounds like you need this too, Nick. And play. But so
hey, come on. Yeah, am I going to be able to frequent the athletic center once it's built?
Nick, why are you here more than the kids?
Just trying to get the exercise. Here's the thing, really cool thing about today also that they're having food trucks come out today.
Yes.
So
Muchachos.
Muchachos Mary Ellen's is going to be here from 11 to 1. AD won't be able to stick around though because he's got more important things to do.
Yeah.
And so once again from 11 to 1, we'll you know what? I hope you slice it.
Dude, if I stay here for Mary Ellen's, I'll be asleep all afternoon, dude.
Well,
because the food is so good.
Could you do a double lunch, Mary Ellen's and Muchachos? I mean, that would be.
Well,
we'd be in trouble.
What am I expected to do?
We'd be in trouble.
You better try them both, Nick.
They're here from 11 to 1. First lunch at 11, second lunch at 1.
Folks, we come back. We come back. Oh, come on. We're going to break. When we come back, we got history. We come back. And we got an interesting segment as well at 9 o'clock when we come back. We'll probably get a word or two as well from somebody else from the Cedars team that is here involved. Folks, it's The Drive, 93.7 a ticket, live from here at Cedars. It's Gift to Lincoln Day 2024. We'll be right back.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's 12 hours of coverage of Give to Lincoln Day from Cedars at 66th and Pioneers. Donate to Cedars anytime, all day at givetolincoln.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about atomic diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with atomic diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how atomic diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson's technicians will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey there, Nebraska Lottery fans. It's me, Vanna White. I'm so excited to tell you about the new Wheel of Fortune scratch-off game from the Nebraska Lottery. You could win up to $50,000 instantly, or enter your non-winning tickets at nelottery.com for a chance to win a VIP trip to Los Angeles and a Mega Money Maker event on the set of Wheel of Fortune. You could spin to win some big money.
Wheel of Fortune top prize odds, 1 in 112,000.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
I'm Dave Austed.
And I'm Ryan Austed. Every golfer will get value from being custom fit. The truth is, the higher handicappers will get more value from being custom fit than the low handicappers.
It's changed so much since my dad started the business in 1963. We now have hundreds of thousands of dollars in technology, and we know exactly what the spin rate is, what the launch angle is. We encourage you to bring your current clubs in now, and we can compare it. And guys walk out of the store knowing that the purchase they just made is going to give them 21 more yards off the tee box. Play better, have fun, and shop Austed's.
Load up on meat and more this spring at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's specials through June 4th is buy 2 New York strips, get 1 sirloin for free. Also, $1.50 off gelato pints and scoops of gelato for just 50 cents. Locations at 84th and Havelock and 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Join us each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon for Youth Football 101 with Tank Perry of the Nebraska Red Wolves of 7-on-7 football. The future of the sport depends on the foundation set at a young age. Hear those stories and more each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon here on 93.7 The Ticket.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's 12 hours of coverage of Give to Lincoln Day from Cedars at 66th and Pioneers. Donate to Cedars anytime, all day at givetolincoln.com. Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Gray. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Hour 2 is proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance or you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more. And we're back. Cedars, 6601, Pioneers Boulevard. Give to Lincoln Day. Come on by. Ralph's Roadies, I'm calling to you right now. Come on by.
I always feel like Raffy is calling me. He's looking for roadies.
Roadies. On with your roadie if you're driving by. And then drop off some money.
Man, it has been. First of all, the weather is beautiful out. Last year it was a little warmer, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was,
yes.
It was pretty. It was pretty hot, pretty humid. This is beautiful. This is perfect.
Slight breeze.
Slight breeze.
Yeah, that's nice.
This is perfect this morning.
Great golf weather.
It is. You guys, you know what? As far as history, I want to touch base again on. We talked a little bit yesterday in history on the merger of the Negro League getting involved in the MLB. I was looking more at that last night and looking at so many of those guys that were disenfranchised from the MLB as far as records go, and listening to. I was watching on. They were showing some of the guys' relatives that were like, because a lot of those guys are gone, obviously.
Yep.
But they were listening. They were showing that just the emotion they had. They saying, you know what? We feel like our records matter now. Not that they didn't before.
Yeah.
But I feel like our records we are taken seriously now, that our records matter. We're recognized. And regardless of what background, what race you are, everyone wants to be acknowledged, which the contributions you've made.
Well, and frankly, it's unfortunate that it took until it took a pandemic for Major League Baseball to say, you know what, if we can recognize a shortened 2020 season records,
yes,
maybe we can recognize shortened Negro League season records.
Absolutely,
that's what's unfortunate. So it's a good thing, right? And now obviously there's a lot of those guys similar to Josh Gibson that are at the top of the record books now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And another place too, it's on my bucket list down in Kansas City, the Negro League.
Incredible
Museum.
spot.
Yeah, it's amazing, man.
I need it. It's on my bucket list, but I just don't like Kansas City all that much. But but one of these days, maybe I'll overcome that fear.
Elise has overcome that fear. Elise's dad, good morning. He goes, the mix between being outside at Cedars and Huskers of the regionals has you guys off the rails today.
There's only one place to go.
That's right. We're going to do this all the time now, man.
Outside at Cedars every day.
Hey, next week we get a ticket for loitering. Yeah. We were just here last week. We had people dropping off money bags.
You guys got to go now.
It's time to go. It's time to go. In history, in 1941, 29th Indianapolis 500, Floyd Davis, that's my cousin, Floyd Davis.
I'd say, since when did we care about what happened in 1941? Oh, it's because it's AD's
AD,
relative.
you didn't know the difference between NASCAR and 500 last week.
Floyd has a little different complexion than
Yeah, he's a different.
Not saying he can't be cousins.
He's a light-skinned brother. He's a light-skinned cousin.
Yeah, I'm sure Floyd welcomed that in 1941.
He won the final 500 prior to the United States involvement in World War II. Final time one car would carry two drivers to victory at Indy. 1941. Wow. Floyd Davis and Maury Rose did that. In the 20th PGA Championship, 1937, 20th PGA Championship men's golf, Pittsburgh Field Club, defending champion Denny Shute defeats Jug McSpaden in 37 holes to claim the PGA Championship. Raff, what you got, my man?
Okay, I go back to 1922 for this. This is one that goes right after Nick's heartstrings. Cubs and Cardinals trade outfielders between morning and afternoon games of doubleheader. Max Flatt goes to the St. Louis while Cliff Heathcote heads to Chicago. They both get hits for their new clubs in the nightcap.
Hey, I love stories like that. Just a couple of years ago that happened between the Red Sox and the Astros. Christian Vasquez, not on this day, obviously. Christian Vasquez, a catcher, in between a series. So it was obviously not a doubleheader in the same day, but in between a series, one day he played for the Red Sox. The next day he was in the home team dugout for the Houston Astros the next day and starting at catcher behind the dish. So I love stories like that. It's fun. I got some a history thing that's not sports related.
One more when you're done.
Home prices hit a record high. Great. Home prices for the 6th straight year in Lincoln, Nebraska hit a record high.
Thanks, Nick.
So if you're looking to settle down and have roots, try again next year. Maybe hang out at the new athletic center.
You can have them roots. You can have them roots. Yeah. But give me the loot. Give me the loot.
That is all that's going to happen. Yep. You can live under the roots.
Yes. Nate and George Chester, you're exactly right, man. The stats are just important as baseball as any other, man. You're spot on, Nate. I got some sad news to report, though. I didn't want to mention it last week until that his family knew. Neil Harris, former Nebraska cornerback, number 11, played from 81 to 84, passed away a week ago today. He was very good friends with Ricky Green, former Nebraska cornerback, as well as Jay Jackson Sr., that was a longtime barber here in Lincoln, Nebraska. I was informed of this last Thursday, but did not want to mention it on air until Neil's family. It was just one of those things. It was just a sudden passing. And Neil was a good dude, man. I mean, he was just a solid individual. And if you're a longtime Nebraska fan, I think Rabbit was the 82 game, 81 or 82 when he made the tip pass in the end zone against Oklahoma.
I think it was 82. It could have been 83, but or no, 82. I got to go back.
It was huge, man.
But it was Danny Bradley throwing it to Buster Rhymes in the corner, and
Neil Harris tips the ball.
Went up and tipped it away.
Neil was played defensive back and quarterback at J.C. Harmon High School in Kansas City prior to getting to Nebraska. His visitation is scheduled today from 5 to 7 p.m. But the funeral's tomorrow, which I will definitely be attending, is at 10:30. It's at the Roper and Sons Funeral, South Lincoln Chapel. That's on 3950 Hoynesy Drive. Again, memorials and to donors, to a favorite youth development fund or charity. Again, the visitation is today from 5 to 7 p.m. And the funeral will be tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. And Neil, like I said, Neil was just a very quiet man, a very humble man, and just a gentle heart. I mean, just one of those dudes when I was a kid running out of the stadium, Neil was just one of those dudes who always had a smile, didn't say a lot, but just kind. I mean, just a very kind man. So Neil, our families, our prayers to his families, to all of his friends, and rest in heaven, dear brother. Rest in heaven. Husker brother, rest in heaven.
We have the official Cedars dog here.
Cedars dog.
Oh, wow.
This official Cedars dog is here.
Cedars dog.
Going around saying hello to everyone. And there it is.
What's
He
the
works here.
dog's name?
What's the dog?
Jordan?
Odin.
Odin,
What's up?
I thought I said COVID. I was like, that's not a good name for a dog.
Odin.
Come here, you little COVID.
Oh, no.
Odin's going to come back here. Look at this.
Odin.
What's up?
Odin.
There he is.
He's like,
There he is.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Yeah,
Pleasure to
he's
meet
like,
you.
hey, why are you guys are new.
Pleasure
Would
to
like
meet
to
you.
be interviewed?
Come here.
Conan, you are very distinguished looking, too. Wow, look at that.
Odin, come on.
Odin.
Come back on over here, big fella.
Odin, how are you, guy?
Come back
say
over
hi to
here.
AD.
Look at this
He looks
dude.
very sophisticated, too.
He's like, I smell Louis. Where's that
no.
whole dog?
I want to eat that little puppy.
Just another brother recognize another brother, man. That's all it is, man. He's the right old dog. He's like, I'm mighty obliged.
All right.
I've already had a cup of tea and some scrumpets.
Odin.
OD is a good dude, man. What's up? How old is Odin? 5.
Just turned 5.
5 years old.
Little big fella. Therapy dog for the kids.
Nice.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
puppy.
So how often does Odin get a haircut?
Not enough.
What?
He's like, I don't want to be on camera.
Oh wow.
Odin.
DP, he got that tight curl, don't he, man? Like back in the day. Oh yeah, life size do-rag. Odin got them waves. Girls for the girls, Odin.
That's awesome.
Ready for the world. Yeah.
That is awesome. We gotta guess when we come back, AD.
Yes.
We got to guess.
We gotta guess.
Yes.
We're gonna
I
sit
love
down
it.
with a member of Cedars, talk a little bit more about why we're here today.
I love it.
We also got one more birthday before we go to break.
Absolutely.
Raffy.
Gail Sears.
Gil
Born in
Sayers.
1943. So,
Nick, you still need to see that movie, man.
Kansas Comet.
You should have seen Brian Piccolo.
Yes.
Yep, Brian's son.
I'm telling that's one of the greatest sports movies ever, in my opinion. Now, obviously, it's just my opinion, but I love that movie with Brian Piccolo. Steve, talk about that one, man. That movie was just groundbreaking, even when they did it, because the movie was shot, what, 19 what?
So here's to Wake Forest, a glass of the finest. Like I had to learn the fight song because the movie was so good.
Yeah.
For Wake Forest, that James Caan and Billy D. Williams, and a great Bernie Casey is in the movie.
Yeah. Yep.
They pulled in a lot of the actual Chicago Bears to be a part of it and to tell the story of. Listen, he tells the story. Listen, I was second best player in my state. Pretty good. I got recruited by all these places, except for the guy that was in front of him was a guy named Tucker Fredrickson, who was a Hall of Fame tight end in the NFL. Then he decides, you know what? I go to the NFL, and guess what? Here comes Gail Sayers, the first black and white roommate in the NFL. And a big deal that they made that decision, and it's a big part of the movie. And then Sayers getting injured, their relationship, because Piccolo has to help Sayers recover from the injury, takes the starting position, and then as Piccolo starts to realize he has cancer, that Sayers has to stand up for Brian Piccolo. And the final line of the movie is most people will talk about how Brian Piccolo died. But the real story is how Brian Piccolo lived. And boy, did he live. That's the line that leaves, and it's a montage of just Billy D. Williams and James Caan just running in slow motion as Piccolo and Gail Sayers. And it's one of my favorite throwback jerseys that I have. I actually have both of them. I have the Sayers 40 and I have the Piccolo 41.
That's awesome.
And it's the 41 for Bears fans. It's the long sleeve with the elbow patches.
Oh wow!
And the long black and white numbers. the long numbers with the orange trim, where the 40s kind of thinned out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, they're in my closet. That movie is
DP, you ought to get those framed and put in the studio, even if temporarily, because those are like keepsake.
There's certain jerseys that you don't have to be fans of the player or the team to sport.
Right.
And we literally was talking about that the other day. Was trying to figure out what jerseys are there. So any Jackie Robinson jersey falls in that category. I love the Houston Oilers jerseys.
Yeah, those are sweet. The baby blue.
Right? That kind of resonate. Negro League. I have a Josh Gibson. I have a collection of Negro League jerseys. So from the Baltimore Stars to the New York Black Yankees, the Philadelphia Stars, Detroit. There's a full range of jerseys, but they were because it takes you from wherever you are to wherever you were when they became heroes to you. And that's why people buy Husker jerseys.
Yeah.
That Johnny Rodgers jersey, the moment you look at it, takes you back to the moment, takes you to the call. There's certain ones that in that day I have a Sonny Jurgensen jersey.
Number 9.
Right? That has value. I have a Washington Senators, not Nationals, a Senators jersey from the Capitol Punisher, Frank Howard, who was 6'7". He was Aaron Judge before
Aaron Judge.
Right, back in the 60s and 70s, a 6'7", 280-pound first baseman hitting bombs. So imagine Raff sitting at first base, right, playing first base. All of this stuff is why sports matters.
Yeah,
because it allows us to connect. That's a story of cancer and the power of it has of stripping people of their strength and power, and then through sports we tell stories
and erasing race, making it a major factor.
Well,
it's transcended all that. It's like we're humans, we're humanity.
Well, it's the mirror. Like what's the great coach? But he tells the story of in a huddle. When you get into a huddle in the middle of 2-a-day practice, there's no color, there's no religion, there's no listen. You get in that huddle in the middle of a 2-a-day, right? When Nick runs from behind the plate at Pius X, when he runs out, our first $1,000 donor is here. Oh, that is exceptional. That is exceptional. And again, I repeat what we honor. That we're Joe. We want to thank him, the first $1,000 donor of the day, and we want to Joe again. We want to
thank
offer
you so much
here on the tick. Yep, you want to right? There we go.
Thank you so much, man. $2,000
donation.
Thank you so much.
And please reach out because we will make sure that your story is told.
And Joe, if I can have that belt too, I like that Nike golf belt.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joe. Thank you
That
so
is
much,
why
man.
that is the power of Lincoln.
That's
and
awesome.
Just talking to the senator, that the beauty of today is
that's awesome.
We get to see Lincoln, Nebraska, in its brightest, greatest, boldest, strongest, most connected.
Right.
Everybody in the state, everybody in the city is connected today. And Cedars has the opportunity to highlight all the good things that exist in this space. Being the North Star for good people doing good things.
I'll
to keep saying it. Listen, the standard for how this day is done forward. And I want to thank the staff here. I want to thank our talent that to change how this day is presented, packaged, and talked about.
Yeah.
That we can do it in full. And Cedars is the North Star. Good people doing good things. That's how we roll, baby.
After DB said that, let the church say amen. Let's Cedars say amen. Folks, DP just gave us a sermon. He gave us the truth. And I like how he said it's the North Star. We got our first $1,000 contributor. Again, it's Joe. We appreciate him for doing that.
Two.
Gave 2 of them.
That's a Raff Brody right there.
Oh, yeah.
I could see it in his eyes.
Right. Raff, you should have just hugged him. Come here, little JoJo. Come here, little JoJo.
What's the cartoon? What's the cartoon?
My little bunny rabbit.
I will hug him and love him and name him George.
Yeah. He's like, I just want to go to my car, please.
Yeah, just drive away. It's like I got to turn around. I got to clear this up.
Fantastic.
You are now a referee.
Yeah.
He walks in and winds up.
Hey, by the way, can we shout out young Nicholas?
Oh, yeah.
Did he shave up and get all
Yes,
trimmed?
he did.
Listen,
Look at him.
young Nick.
It's an important day.
Young Nick, listen, bravo. Bravo for you.
He left a little shadow on there.
Right, well, he went barefaced a few months
I put
ago.
the guard on.
And it didn't go well. It didn't give him the required reaction that he was shooting for.
I
But
got to show the folks that I've been through some stuff.
yeah. I want you to understand what's happening under all this facial hair. There's a young man who's growing. He is growing. So, and by the way, so here's the thing. And some of you folks today are going to make a donation via Venmo, Cash App. I just want to say this, that I was going to make a donation to the Nick Sainert Fund yesterday. And I go on Venmo to find Nick Sainert.
Oh, baby
And I
face.
found a Nick Sainert profile.
Is he wearing a onesie?
Bruh, he might as well have. Because
I was a freshman year.
I was afraid as a grown man to send this profile money, right? Because he looked like he was 11, and I didn't want anybody to show up at my door talking about why are you sending young Nick Sainert money? Like I didn't need any of that explanation. So here's a great day on Give to Lincoln Day as you make your donations digitally. Change your profile.
Yeah, make it look like
it has to be you now.
Yeah, everything. I don't
so
think
that
about
we
Venmo profile
Not when you were 6.
young baby Nick. That was the thing.
Oh, okay. So
There we
we
go.
talked about it, right? New Day Coffee.
Yeah. No, he changed that yesterday.
Oh, it's changed.
That is not the one he had on there yesterday.
We're fresh.
Hey,
There was
Look
no
at it.
facial hair on that picture.
Look
anybody
at
would like to see
look
the
at
Venmo,
his
though.
mom's Facebook. There's a
Why-
picture of
what?
Nick from like junior high.
That's the picture that he was using.
Nonetheless, so New Day Coffee is here. We know that they're bringing food trucks 11 to 1. Muchachos, Mary Ellen's will be here. How about this? My eyes perked up. I perked up when I saw the Nothing But Cakes van drive on through the parking lot. Nothing But Cakes just dropped off a bunch of food. Of cakes,
wow.
right?
Hello.
Well done.
Unbelievable,
Appreciate
right?
it. Thank
Come
you
on
so
by,
much.
come on by, enjoy some
done.
delicious food, some delicious coffee. From
We
New
got
Day
cake.
Coffee. We got plenty of stuff.
Nick,
We got cakes,
two lunches,
cakes and
bun
cakes.
cake.
Yellow cake.
You have to say it like Dave Chappelle. Cakes and cakes and cakes.
There it is.
Cakes and cakes and cakes.
There it is.
Yellow cakes. Nick started reading that cakes. He was like Dave Chappelle. He's like, we got cake. We got cake over here.
Here we are.
There we are. There we are.
Raff, take us to break, man.
All right, everyone. We will throw it to break. It's The Drive. 92.7 The Ticket.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's 12 hours of coverage of Give to Lincoln Day from Cedars at 66th and Pioneers. Donate to Cedars anytime, all day at givetolincoln.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Do you want to try something different on your smoker? Now through June 2nd, enjoy fresh, all-natural pork belly for $2.99 per pound. Great for burn ends or making your own bacon. Also, USDA Choice Pecana for $9.99 per pound. And if you're looking to stretch your pennies, all-natural fresh chicken drumsticks for just 88 cents per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. See a chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. An afternoon high around 76. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms are likely with a low around 61. And tomorrow, we'll see a continued chance of showers and storms. An afternoon high around 74. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Spring often marks the beginning of severe weather, which can lead to power outages. LES wants you to be prepared before the storm. Restock your emergency kit, update your info with LES, and if you encounter an outage, report it at les.com/report.
Power combo BOGO? Huh?
Yes, if you purchase an air conditioner, you receive a furnace completely free. At John Henry's, our professionals want to ensure you are comfortable in your home all year long, no matter what Nebraska has to throw at us. Call today to schedule your free estimate and learn more about the free furnace waiting for you. Give John Henry's a call today.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's home service ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's 12 hours of coverage of Give to Lincoln Day from Cedars at 66th and Pioneers. Donate to Cedars anytime, all day at givetolincoln.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday. We are at Give to Lincoln Day at Cedars, 6601 Pioneers Boulevard. Come on by. We're going to have some lunch here today. We got Mary Ellen's. We got Muchachos. We got Nick Sainert. I mean, we got everything here.
The New Day coffee truck is here until 10 a.m. So another 30 minutes of the New Day coffee. I'm going to have to go get a refill because my 24 ounces are gone. And I need another 24 ounces.
128.
That's right.
You know where I'll be at 1:28 p.m.? Cedars, 66 in Pioneers. It's Give to Lincoln Day. You can give now at givetolincoln.com. Select Cedars to invest in the future of over 1,000 kids. Over 1,000 kids in Cedars care today. Last year, you guys all helped Cedars. Easy. You guys all helped Cedars raise money for the critically important carriage house, which is almost complete here at Cedars campus on Pioneers. By the way, Cedars campus goes
AD,
way
with that
back.
six-pack, you could have just took your shirt off right there.
Cedars campus goes all the way back, way farther than I think we realized last year.
Yeah, we walked back there last year.
Yeah,
it goes way
back.
Yeah, those walking paths.
This year, all the money raised today on Give to Lincoln Day will go towards a new indoor activity center. Cedars has over 1,000 kids in their care each day, and we all can help make their vision of providing these kids with an indoor space to move and play a reality. Make sure you go to givetolincoln.com to make your gift. Now we've had a couple $1,000 donations, and now we're joined by Jim Blue of Cedars. Jim, this is an incredible day. Every single year we sit here and we're like, this is incredible. You guys have food trucks this year. You have a coffee truck. Tables are set out with chairs. We're expecting a lot of people here today.
Yep, great. Hey, thank you very, very much for all you're doing. You folks, the ticket, you guys are awesome. This is really important what we're doing here. We've got kids in some of those critical situations that you don't even want to imagine. In January, there's no place for our 1,000 kids to go.
Yeah.
They may be coming in at midnight from an abusive situation or right off the streets. And what does a 16-year-old want to do? They don't want to be in a room, in a shelter, inside, cooped up. Let's get this gymnasium, this rec center built for the kids. It's so important. And every donation, whatever the size is, whether it's $20 or $200,000, we love you and appreciate it. We've had 297 donors so far.
That's incredible.
Nice.
297. We got to get up to about 1,000 donors today.
I would love that.
We've only been here for 3.5 hours. Right. We still have 8 more hours to go.
Yep. So drive by, drop off your donations,
Absolutely.
Go online to givetolincolnday.com. Whatever you can do, we're doing something really real. This isn't just going to go into some fund. It's going to make this gymnasium, this rec center for the kids, a reality. It'll be here for a century.
How does that work? Like, how does that come to fruition? Is it like an idea that a board has, and then you guys put it into action, or what do y'all have to go through just to, say, hey, we're going to make an activity center?
Great question.
Thank you.
Back in, and I'll try not to make it too long and boring. It's going to be short and exciting, my answer.
That's the way we like it.
Back in 2018, we put together kind of a master plan for this campus. We had 6 acres here that were purchased in 1948 with a $7,500 donation.
Wow.
And it's you drive by Pioneers and you don't know and back.
Yeah, you can't get that for those prices, right?
Sell,
Jimmy,
I know.
We just said house prices are on the rise for 6 acres.
You can build a dome for the price that's going for right now.
All the apartments going up in Lincoln. No, I'm just kidding.
Everybody living there.
Back to my short exciting. We now have an organization which is one of the largest child caring organizations in the state. And we're trying to be the best we can be for the kids. Back in 2018, we put together this master plan for the campus, and we were going to do the new kitchen, which was essential. We were going to do the carriage house, which you folks helped us raise money for last year. It was huge, and it will be done this summer.
That's
and
awesome.
the rec center for the kids. Well, COVID hit. and we needed to slice it up. That kitchen was essential because it was built in 53, and everybody walked through there. So we split it up and built the kitchen. Then we did the carriage house. Now we're doing the rec center. So this was a plan that actually originated some 6 years ago, and we're nothing if not persistent for the kids. So this is about the end of this master plan, folks. So anybody who contributes is going to be making a gift that's going to come back into the community for a century here.
Awesome.
I got to ask this question because obviously on Give to Lincoln Day, and we know what we're here for today, but there's been a lot of, as you just mentioned, behind the scenes work, right? That isn't talked about on the radio. You've been doing this a long time, Jim. Talk about a personal story that you kind of stepped back or went home at night and said, all right, this is worth it.
Yep. So
what's one of those for you?
Yep. About 2 weeks ago, I was walking through the emergency shelter. It's the only emergency shelter for kids in southeast Nebraska. We're really, really proud of it. It's a founding program, the organization. And I was walking through, and a young man wanted to introduce himself to me. Gave me his name. Said, "You're Mr. Blue, aren't you?" I said, "Yes." He said, "I just want to tell you, you have an outstanding establishment here." 2 nights before, this young man was removed from his parents' care because of perpetual neglect, and was in a brand new environment with 20 other kids, an emergency shelter. And this kid has the wherewithal to come up and give us that kind of compliment. It's so affirming. Nothing means more to me than the compliments we get from the kids. Another young man yesterday was telling me, I said, I want this to be the best place you don't want to be. He said, "No, I'm really happy to be here. And by the way, the food is great." So let's get this gym built for these kids.
Awesome.
So
Absolutely.
in January, you remember the weather in January?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that stuff?
Yeah.
Chilly.
There's no place for the kids to go
Yep.
other than the confines of the shelter. And yeah, we can take them around town and everything, and we'll still do that because that's important. But to have this, it'd be a 60-foot basketball court, not full size, multi-purpose, a lot of hoops for kids of different abilities, little fitness room, because we got some kids that are in high school sports.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I remember a young man last year who was with us for most of the summer. He actually was able to go home, and we were thrilled with that in August, and right onto the high school wrestling team.
Nice.
Wow.
Now, that wasn't easy. We were taking him all over our town. And it's just a much more normal environment. So we really appreciate it.
Jim, last question I have for you, man. You've been doing this for how many years now?
About 32, 1991.
32 years. So you and Linda got about the same time then? About the same time? Tina, about the
Yeah.
same time?
So I'm 32 years. Tina, 31 years. I said we've come a long way, lady. over these 3 decades. Yeah, it's huge.
When someone is looking to work and to be a part of this team, what is one of the things that you say to them that you would say to them right away? What's your like for them to, you didn't say yes, we're going to hire you. What is one thing you want to know right away from them?
I want to know about their integrity. Integrity is something that you can't really teach. You can be role modeled in a child, and we try to do that for all the kids in our care.
Right.
But integrity is absolutely essential. It's what you do when nobody's looking. So you can't really ask that question because somebody who doesn't have integrity will tell you something else. But you want to. Tina and her human resource staff are really good about understanding a person, and integrity is just critical. I was reading a little bit of an interview with Mr. Warren Buffett recently, and it was really affirming. And his comment was, if he has the knowledge, he will never do business with someone who does not have integrity, does not have a track record for integrity, because that ain't going anywhere, and you can't teach it.
You know, Jim, he says in there's another article I read a few years back. He goes, if you make a mistake, I'll be understanding.
Yeah.
If you compromise our integrity, I'll be ruthless.
That's gorgeous.
He said, I'll be ruthless. Yep. That's all you got.
Yep. And someone can make a huge mistake. And the thing is, if it's still integrity, then that's an investment we just made in that employee.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate all the people of Lincoln. Again, 297 people have donated.
Wow.
But according to my watch, we are not even at 10 o'clock in the morning. You said 1,000. So any size of gift, go to givetolincoln.com, drive by Cedars. We got lunch stuff going on. There's a truck honking at us.
Plenty of
Not
horns.
even 10.
Well, it's an awesome environment out here, right? And we haven't even reached, as Jim mentioned, 10 a.m. And so lunch hours are on the horizon. Spend your lunch hour out here. Say hello to us. Say hello to the wonderful people at Cedars, and make sure you go to givetolincoln.com.
Pretty soon you guys are going to have on air Melissa Nance. She is the person who is in charge of all of our services. So all the 1,000+ kids every day are her responsibility. So I'm looking forward to you guys meeting Melissa.
Awesome. You know, in AP, she did a great, her and Tina and Christy did a great job of coming into the studio last week. Telling you, they came in there at first, they thought the microphones were going to bite them, and they became veterans. Like Barbara Walters and Oprah in that time. I started owning that thing. We're going to go to break. Raff, take us to break, my man.
All right, we'll go to break. Just the drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's 12 hours of coverage of Give to Lincoln Day from Cedars at 66th and Pioneers. Donate to Cedars anytime, all day at givetolincoln.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Put lawn irrigation on automatic. Think Judson Irrigation for worry-free service to Lincoln homeowners and business community. Judson Irrigation will turn on your sprinkler system in the spring, repair or redesign as needed, and turn it off in the fall. For service to orphan sprinklers, remember Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the perfect place to watch your favorite MLB teams this spring and summer, as well as Nebraska baseball. Enjoy Tanner's delicious hamburgers, chicken lips, and daily specials, and wash it down with one of their tons of options of beers. You'll never have an issue finding the game, as there are TVs everywhere throughout the space. So get in early and grab your spot and settle in for an afternoon or evening of baseball at Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations. Guess what?
What?
There's 5 Lincoln locations now. Oh my gosh. That's 25% more Lincoln locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11th, located right alongside 93.7 The Ticket Studios, 1040 O Street.
Power combo BOGO? Huh?
Yes, if you purchase an air conditioner, you receive a furnace completely free. At John Henry's, our professionals want to ensure you are comfortable in your home all year long, no matter what Nebraska has to throw at us. Call today to schedule your free estimate and learn more about the free furnace waiting for you. Give John Henry's a call today.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
How do people feel about getting Big Fitness Energy at Planet Fitness for $1 down and $10 a month? They feel as thrilled as a kid the first summer they're tall enough to ride the roller coaster! That's right. When you join Planet Fitness right now, you'll get access to tons of equipment and free fitness training in a clean and spacious club. Don't wait. Join the judgment-free zone today for that all-day energy. Download the free Planet Fitness app and join today for $1 down, $10 a month.
Deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere sprayer during Landmark Implement's Fast Start Early Order program. Leverage the industry's latest technology with See & Spray to target weeds in season in corn and soybeans and use less herbicide per acre. Utilize Exact Apply to save in chemical usage and prevent over-application. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year during Landmark Implement's Fast Start Early Order program. Contact your local Landmark location for full details and experience the Landmark difference.
Be a memory for your grandchildren. Among Nebraska adults age 65 or older, 47% report current alcohol use. Drinking too much can cause harm to children, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, you will still be around for your grandchildren. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit must trade and finance.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's 12 hours of coverage of Give to Lincoln Day from Cedars at 66th and Pioneers. Donate to Cedars anytime, all day at givetolincoln.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln, Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. We are back.
Guys, this show's flown on by.
Yeah,
Cedars Day, it always goes by fast.
It really does, man. The honking of horns, I seen someone from Cedars doing cartwheels across the street over there, something of that nature, displaying the gymnastic skills from days of old, perhaps. We had the original OG Odin. What's the dog's name? Not Codeine, it's Odin or something like that.
Odin.
Odin came through. OG Odin came through here, rocking the curls. We had a 209. As of right now, Jim Blue mentioned there was 297 people who've contributed already, and it's not even 10 a.m. yet.
We're going 1,000.
Yeah, we've had a couple $1,000 people that came in. Joe that came in and gave $2,000, I believe, two $1,000 gifts.
So you got if you give $500, you're entered into the drawing for the Tatanka golf package, and then if you give $500, you get the is it commercial? Is that what it is? 93.7
Yes.
Commercial. Yeah. So come on by, make your donation, say hi. Lunch is coming at 11, so you're gonna have Mary Ellen's, muchachos. There was some nothing but cakes. They'll probably eventually make their way out here. So.
Yeah, I think I was able to secure a red velvet set aside.
And the New Day coffee. New
Day until 10 a.m.
New Day.
Which rocks.
New Day.
I'm gonna have to go over and grab another cup of Joe before they leave. Before they close up the shop.
It's good stuff. Yep. It's good stuff. Also, Phil Stormer Mark showing love for the station for the show. Just picked up a 3-legged stool shirt at the station.
Nice.
What an awesome place. Thanks for your show, Jake, Sip, and Bill. Mark, thanks for supporting the guys, man. Our early break with Sip and Jake. Appreciate you picking up the shirt there and checking out the station. It's a great station down there that was created with Becca and DP. We enjoy being down, that's for sure, man. Awesome. It's a great environment down there.
Hey, gentlemen.
Tonight in NBA action, guys, it's once again, you got Minnesota Timberwolves with their backs against the walls. They got to get something done. We'll see what happens. That game is at 7:30 tonight. and you got the Dallas Mavericks versus Timberwolves. Guys, let me ask you right now. Minnesota's actually favored by 4.5 tonight.
Wow.
They are favored tonight. It's going to be back in Minnesota at the Target Center. Do you guys think the Timberwolves repeat what they did 2 nights ago?
Raffy?
I'm going to say yes. So the Mavericks will win the series.
Think they will take care of it tonight?
It's always opposite of what I think.
Yeah, dude, I can't call this series, Raff, to your point, to save my life, because anytime I'm saying it's going to happen, they do the opposite. I'm going to go on a limb, though, and I'm going to say Dallas is going to finish it tonight.
All right.
I think Dallas is going to go, because there was a lot of tension in that game, a lot of trash talking going back and forth in that game, which I love. Because, I mean, I love the trash talking. I love the physical play, clothesline a guy or two. I mean, nothing dirty, but, you know, keep it back in the old school days. So I have no problems with a physical game, a trash-talking game, and there was a lot of that took place. So I think nothing more than ever, because Dallas knew they had a chance to finish it at their place Tuesday night, they're thinking, you know what? Let's go to Target Center and put them out of their misery on their home court.
Because if they don't, then this series really
you better believe it. Spot on.
Then it gets crazy.
It gets crazy. So I think Dallas goes in and takes care of business at the Target Center tonight, and I think they put the Timberwolves and get their fishing poles out. And it's a done game. Luka would obviously put in work again. I'd be shocked if Anthony Edwards didn't. But I think the role player is going to be the biggest key tonight to shut this thing down. So we'll see what happens. But I'm thinking the Mavericks end up taking care of business, man.
I don't know, guys. Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, if they get another 20-point half performance, then Minnesota can be a little scary, right? Anthony Edwards has had a little bit of a disappointing start to the series. Picked it up the last couple of games. But it looked more like the Anthony Edwards of the previous couple of series. But ultimately, we'll see what happens. I think Minnesota actually gets it done tonight, and I think Dallas. I have a weird feeling that this is going to go to 7. I have a weird suspicion with Minnesota having the 2 at home here. I just have this weird suspicion. But once again, Dallas is probably a little bit of a deeper team, and so I could very well be wrong.
If it goes to 7, boy, Dallas does not want to be on the wrong end of history. So it's going to be insane.
But, you know, I'm going to say it. I'm going to go to your point, Raff. If they better take care of business tonight.
Yeah.
I'm serious. If Dallas doesn't take care of business tonight, it's a whole different ballgame at that point.
Wild.
Because you think about this, and if you're Minnesota, saying to myself, and I'm telling, and these guys are professionals. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying to myself, just one game. And if it's the first quarter, let's just win this quarter.
Exactly.
Let's just win this quarter by quarter. And before you know it, like they are now, it's 3-2 now. It is 3-2.
Yeah.
If they go back tonight and win this game, man, it's
going to get wild.
It's going to get wild.
We got another cartwheel going on out here.
It's going to get wild. It's going to get wild for sure. So, if they win tonight, it's 3-2. Of course, I want to make sure I put that out. If they win tonight, it's 3-2. Yeah.
Are you able to cartwheel?
No.
I don't know.
I would need a wheelchair if I try to cartwheel.
I think I'd probably be able to.
Get out there and do a cartwheel right now.
I want to see it, Nick.
Go out there and do one.
Just try it.
Here he goes. Nick Sainer is doing a cartwheel.
Hey, there's go.
Hey,
I got to record this.
Here it happens.
Hey, Bella, you got your camera?
It's happening.
You got to record.
Nick Sainer is doing a cartwheel.
Oh, my
Nick
goodness.
Sainer is doing a cartwheel.
Hey, DP's like, hey, wait, your insurance,
here we go.
Insurance ain't covering this, bro.
Here we go.
Let's go, Nick.
Here we go.
On the concrete.
On the concrete. Oh, is this happening? Yeah! Nick Sainer has done a cartwheel.
Nick Sainer has done a cartwheel.
Wow. Little gymnast.
Look at this.
Wow.
Look at this.
I'm not even out of breath.
Look at that nifty Nick.
Wow.
That's all the piggy folks. Not even out of breath.
That's all the piggy folks.
Not even out of breath.
Oh, man.
Did I actually get the leg up?
Yeah, you did it. The leg was up.
I felt like I was extended.
Bella got it.
The toes were pointed. Let me judge this here.
Let me see.
Oh my gosh.
A little fin on the front leg, but
a little bit. That was a lot of upper body
that's really done.
flubber to
that's
come on down.
That's a 9.75.
I should have tucked in the shirt. Maybe I got to tuck in the shirt.
Leave it out.
Just for viewership purposes.
Show out.
Just for viewership purposes. Got to hide the.
Hey,
Show
Thunder Knock Collins says if Rav can successfully complete a cartwheel, I'll bet that the roadies will reciprocate handsomely to the Cedars Drive.
Yeah, I don't.
Come on, Raffy.
I am 50 years old now. I couldn't do a cartwheel at 20. I don't think it's going to happen.
I'll be honest. I felt like I was a lot more graceful than I actually looked.
You look good.
I felt a lot more graceful
look good.
than I actually looked. I looked a little choppy.
Listen, I will make a $100 donation right now if Mary Lou Raff over here comes over and does a cartwheel.
There's no cartwheel in this body. I would if I
Mary
could.
Lou Raff, and you have to stick it with the Mary Lou hands. Like you have to stick it.
Please,
and
Raff.
I'm 50 years old. I
Raff,
don't got
Raff,
that in me.
for the kids, Raff.
AD, you do
for the
it.
kids.
AD is not.
For the kids,
I
Raff.
don't think I have it.
For the kids, at least try.
You'll have to do the cement. I could maybe try the grass over there.
Okay.
Hey, Raff.
Yes, in the grass.
I don't know what I got.
Hey, Raff.
Do the grass. Why
Raff,
not, Raff?
I really
Yeah.
don't wanna hurt.
If my daughter,
Go ahead, Rico.
if my daughter can do a cartwheel, you could do a cartwheel.
I don't think I can do it. How about a somersault? Can I do a somersault?
No, somersault.
Raff. Mary Lou Raff. This is
even harder.
I need this. I need this for my day.
I don't even remember how to
Mary
do
Lou
it.
Raff. Come on, baby.
There's
Let's
something-
go.
I don't like
I got it.
Let's go.
You can do it, Raff.
I would do somersault.
I feel like I could do a somersault.
Raff.
Okay.
Raff. 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 Raff.
Hey, make sure you turn the camera.
Let's go.
Nick.
Here we go.
Bella's gonna follow you. Bella's gonna follow you.
Nick.
Bella's gonna follow.
Empty the pockets.
Yeah. All the pockets are empty.
Empty the
All
pockets.
all the pockets are empty. We do not need Raff's pocket possessions orbiting the Cedars.
Think of John Elway.
Yeah, do it for Elway.
Hey,
for Elway.
Do it for John.
Turn the camera
Do
so we
it.
can see
This
it.
one's for John.
Here's for John.
This one's for
We're gonna-
John.
There he is.
Let's try a cartwheel.
Just a cartwheel.
The doubt is setting in.
Whatever the easier version. Hey, Raff, the safer version.
Yeah, the safer version.
There are 268 people watching on the stream.
All right.
Well, he's a gymnast. He's a retired
269.
gymnast. So
Yeah, come on, do it for Kendig.
yeah.
Look at this.
Are
you running a race?
There he is! There he got it!
Raffy!
That was called smart, Raff. That's called smart.
Yeah, Raff. Look at this guy
That is called smart.
with grass clippings on his shirts.
Yeah.
Let me brush you off, my man.
And here's
How
me.
about this?
I'm only thing I'm thinking, man, don't mess up your shoulder. We can't play golf later.
Yeah, I was like, I
Make
don't.
the business decision, Raff.
I was like, don't break my neck. Don't break my neck.
Wow, it wasn't the most
Okay, let's see it.
straight, but you kind of
Oh,
veered off to
man.
the right side. See, you just had to get going. Once you got going,
Yeah, once I
your
got
momentum
going.
just took you. You're good.
I'm older now. I'm
man.
50 years old trying to do somersaults.
Well, AD, let's hand it off to you, my man. We got a couple minutes
Oh, my
left in the
gosh.
show. What's the 80 attitude adjustment today?
You know, before we get going, Henry Big Hank Tank sends a funny picture. He goes, I did it the perfect cartwheel. Better Not Collins says, peer pressure is the best pressure. Chase B says, what the WJ did I just tune into?
True story. I don't even know what I tuned into.
Oh, man. Folks, this is kind of, May being Mental Health Awareness Month, Wellness Month, and June being health. But, I was, we were talking about over the break, Grayson Murray, former PGA golfer. I'll get to in a second. Reason why I'm going to really hone on this as we close out. We had a lot of fun today, raising a lot of money for a great cause, and great cause if you would. But the 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. IOC is hiring for direct report professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at IOC.net/careers. Grayson Murray was a PGA professional golf player, had won some events, but had been really struggling with mental health the past couple years, past couple months, and unfortunately chose a permanent solution to his illness and committed suicide on last week. It sent shockwaves throughout the PGA Tour, sent shockwaves throughout just the sporting world, and just a promising career, only 30 years old. Folks, there is help out there, okay? You never, and it's okay not to be okay, but please know it is much easier to have a conversation with you than it is for someone, your family and friends, to write an obituary for you because you were struggling with the demons. You know what, folks? And we all got our struggles. Lord knows I got mine. We all got our demons. And I've said this a number of times. My counselor continues to help me out a tremendous amount of times. You can get help. No matter how much you're struggling, there is help out there. Please don't choose that, because the residue behind is catastrophic for your family and friends that love you.
There it is. Once again, you can go to givetolincoln.com. It's a great opportunity to support there. I attempted a cartwheel. Raff, you got a somersault.
It was horrible.
We're good to go. How about that?
Also, too, I want to throw out
this.
DP got
There
the check.
it is. DP's got the check.
He got the check.
I want to throw out
the check number. He's got it, though.
I want to throw out my Ralph's good take today to all the staff at Cedars and all the amazing stuff you guys do.
Absolutely.
Always so gracious.
Great
when
job,
you come.
Cedars.
I love you guys, Cedars. You're the best.
Appreciate you.
Keep on donating. We're getting 1,000 donations today.
Yep.
Get the activity center.
Donations, investments,
Donate.
everything.
Remember, be nice to each other.
Coming to America. Donations.
Be nice to each other and donate. Donate. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's 12 hours of coverage of Give to Lincoln Day from Cedars at 66th and Pioneers. Donate to Cedars anytime, all day at givetolincoln.com. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring in Nebraska brings green grass and warmer weather, but it also brings severe storms which can cause damage to your home. Meadowlark Exterior specializes in hail, storm, and wind damage restoration, as well as roofing, siding, and gutters for commercial or residential buildings. Meadowlark Exteriors focuses on fine craftsmanship and proves that in their attention to detail. They offer free roof inspections and estimates and insurance claim assistance, serving the Lincoln and Omaha surrounding areas. Call today at 402-875-2956 or go to meadowlarkexteriors.com.
Hey guys, it's Nick. 93.7 The Ticket is excited to be broadcasting this weekend from Stillwater, Oklahoma, as the Big Ten champion Nebraska baseball team appears in their first regional since 2021. From Friday through Monday, Austin and I will have pregame shows, postgame reactions, interviews, and other thoughts from Stillwater as the Huskers begin their road to Omaha. If you're making the trip down there,